John, your run's over. Very narrow game. You've ended up losing it by 2-0, which seems like a pretty harsh scoreline if you ask me. Do you feel disappointed with the margin of defeat, or is it just a defeat?
I'm disappointed, but I'm not disheartened. We've given our best shot, and unfortunately someone had to lose. Someone's going to go away from here, having not won a big prize, but it felt like a cup final, to be honest. And both teams were edgy, and I think the way the game got closed down, it probably suited them more than it suited us. And once the game stretched in the second half, I thought we looked good, and we opened them up a few times. It wasn't to be our night. We at the other side of the bar, it gets bundled wide. Keeper makes a world-class save off Shea. Procky, I don't know how he's missed, to be honest, but when it's not your night, it's not your night. And, on another night, we might have got a foul on the keeper or handball on the edge of the box for the first goal, and we could still be playing now. And I think nobody would disagree, or even the most ardent Yeovil fan wouldn't disagree that we were the better team over the two legs. But you don't always get what you deserve, and congratulations to Yeovil. I hope they enjoy the moment in the sun against United, and the money that they bring in, I hope they use it wisely.
It was a big thing after the first game, wasn't it? Making chances and somehow not being able to take them. Similar story tonight?
Well, the Woodsworks saved them twice, hasn't it? I can't remember too many times the Woodsworks saving us this season. You're actually looking. Fair play to them. I've got no complaints at all. I'm proud of the players. I'm proud of the way they give it their all, like they do every game, to be fair. And what we've got to use now, we've got to use the motivation is, well, as I said before, we've got to try and take their place in League One. It's the only reason why we can't. I think we're better than them. We've got good players who can mount a challenge, and we've got to use that as maybe the consolation prize. Well, it wouldn't be a consolation prize, it'd be a better prize, because the United game will come and go. We're not going to win the FA Cup. Obviously, you want to be in there, and it's not sour grapes that at all. You want to be in there, and you want to have your moments in the sun. But when it all comes down to it, that January the 4th will quickly come and go, and you're left with what's left of the season. And no disrespect to Yeovil, but I think we've got a lot more to look forward to than what Yeovil have in a league campaign.
There were some pretty upset players at the full-time whistle, understandably. Will it be a big job to pick them up to go again for Saturday?
Not at all. No, we've got a great set of lads. Great camaraderie, great team spirit, and a great work ethic. Won't be a problem picking them up. In fact, it'll be difficult time to keep the reins on them, really. I know they're hurting, and they want to put it right, and the only way you put it right is by winning games.
You've had a couple of results this season that you've bounced back from immediately. I guess it's just the same thing, isn't it? You want to bounce back straight away on Saturday.
Yeah, of course you do, but Wycombe aren't going to come and roll over and die. But we've got good players, and we keep telling them that. And, two players who are regulars every week didn't play tonight. So, we're more than capable of making a challenge for the playoffs. I know that. The players know that. You can talk to the blue in the face, we have to go and prove it. But as I said, we've got a league campaign to look forward to, and that's always been what I've said since the draw was made. That it's no point worrying about it. Whatever happens, happens. But we've got a league campaign to concentrate on, and that's more than enough for me.
And after the full-time whistle, yourself, every single one of the players went over to the supporters and showed your appreciation. Fantastic scenes, shows how close everybody is.
The fans are magnificent tonight. It's just before Christmas to spend a hard money, give up the time, and 83 of them have done it twice in 3 days. So, a big thanks from myself, Jimmy, and the lads for what they've done, really. And I hope we can reward them with a win on Saturday. And I hope people realise how hard we're working to try and get a football club going forward in Accrington. And if people come and support us, it'll make our job a lot easier.